Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kevin Lucas and I'm the owner and director of Structural Innovations, which is one of the country's largest structural integration clinics specializing in helping people who have every kind of ache and pain imaginable. What if I told you I had a very fun, simple, and effective way to be able to address any kind of muscular, joint, ache and pain that you can come across? Well, over the last 14 years, I've spent a huge amount of time wanting to help my patients get better. So when I first pull out the roller and show it to my patients, they look at me with a crazy look, think I'm a little crazy, and they say, how is that white tube going to be able to help me with the aches and pains that I've had for 5, 10, 15, 20 years? Well, I just encourage them to give it a go, try the information that I'm showing them, and within a couple of times of using the roller, they call me up, they call the office and say, oh my gosh, I can't believe how much better my posture is, I can't believe how much more flexibility I have, and most importantly, almost 100% of the time, they say, I cannot believe how much less pain I have, or in fact, my pain is completely gone. And that's what we're doing today. Relief through rolling is a very simple, easy and painless way to be able to address any kind of muscular ache or pain, as well as any kind of joint issue that you might be experiencing. How would you like to be able to have at your fingertips in your own home a way to be able to address any kind of these aches and pains that are coming up? It doesn't matter if you've had the pain for long term or what we call chronic. It doesn't matter if the pain resulted from a weekend warrior event like playing softball or volleyball or even cross stitching. This is going to be a method that you're going to be able to utilize in the comfort of your own home without having to have the need of go and find help from other people to be able to help yourself feel well. Why a lot of people get frustrated is that they go to doctor after doctor, healthcare provider after healthcare provider, and many of them look at their patients and say, well, I don't quite understand what's going on and I don't really know how to help you. So that leaves people believing that it's a very complicated system. And let me tell you, the specialty that I've refined over the last 14 years, our whole training is understanding that the body is not really complicated. This system of cables and pulleys, muscles and bones is not really complicated. And just like a house, the house has to be built in a certain way in order for everything to last as long as it can last. Your body is exactly that same way. If your body's blocks or its pieces and parts aren't where it needs to be, you're going to have all sorts of issues. You're going to have pain, you're going to have aches, you're going to have deterioration, you're going to have inflammation. The list goes on and on and on. And so many people have issues because a lot of people don't understand the simple dynamics of how the body's supposed to work. So it has been my obsession to be able to develop a home care program, again, to where you can take care of you without having to run every day to go get a treatment from the next person and the person after that. The more you can spend time with your family, the more money you can save by being able to help yourself. In the big picture, that's what we're really looking for. All right, what are you going to get out of this program? Well, it's going to be very simple. I'm going to work with you step by step. We're going to be right by your side, unraveling this mysticism and the mysteries of what a lot of people will lead their clients into thinking that the body is complicated. The fact is that the body is not that complicated. Pieces and parts need to be a certain length. Your muscles and your joints need to be in certain positions, and when that doesn't happen, the result is aches and pains of every level, from a little bit of a nagging factor to all the way to very severe and debilitating pain, where you're having to not spend as much time with your family, you're having to take days off of work. Our goal is to be able to give you the tools that you need to be able to manage your aches and pains on your own. All right, whether you have significant aches and pains, whether you have minor aches and pains, whether you spend a lot of time being active or your job requires you to sit at a desk, I know relief through rolling is going to change your life. Let's cut to it and let's get our roll on.